So if you're brand new to wigs and you get your wig, it can be hard to know whether it's fitting correctly. And when you first put on your wig, it's gonna feel a little bit weird to begin with because you're just gonna be like, this thing is now on my head and it's gonna feel awkward. It's not something you're used to. So give yourself a moment to kind of just take in that fact that yes, you have a wig on your head and this is gonna feel a little bit different than what you're used to. Once you've passed that feeling, then you can get into looking at whether or not the wig is fitting you properly. So here are some of the things that you can use to tell. So the first thing you wanna do is you wanna just put it on and make sure that you don't feel any like big gaping areas anywhere and that it's at least just sitting on your head and you can't pull fabric anywhere. If you can pull fabric anywhere, that wig is way too big, you're going to need to send it back. The second thing you're going to want to look at is where the ear tabs are sitting. You want the ear tabs to be basically covering your sideburn area. You should not be able to pull the wig cap over top of your ears. A little bit will be okay, but if you can get it to halfway down your ear, no problem, then it's going to be too big, the ear to ear measurement, and that's also going to cause problems for you. On the flip side, if the ear tab is sitting like way up here on your head and it's not anywhere near your ear, that's also going to be a problem, and that's indicating the wig is too small. The second thing to look at is the circumference. So you should always start with the adjustable straps on the biggest size and then work your way in if you need to tighten it. If you cannot get the wig on your head where those straps are at the biggest size, then the wig is clearly too small. If you can get it on your head but it feels a little roomy, then start adjusting those adjustable straps inward and get to a place where it feels more comfortable. The wig should feel tight, but not overly tight to the point where you feel like it's going to give you a headache. The other place to look is the nape. You want to make sure that the wig is sitting at the back of your head. You want it to be sitting kind of like where your neck meets your head. That's what you would call your nape. You don't want it to be rising up and you don't want to have it like being able to pull it way down, because if you can pull it way down, that's indicating too big front to nape. And over time, that may just cause the wig to not fit you properly. So if you've gone through all these different tests and you're like, I think the wig is fitting me properly, I'd recommend wearing it around the house for half an hour or so, just to make sure that you don't notice anything that's digging in or feeling uncomfortable with wear, because sometimes it can feel okay initially when you first put it on, but as you start wearing it around, you start noticing things a little bit more. So just remember, once you've got the lace, you've decided to keep it, so you're not going to be able to send it back. I'd rather you wear it for like half an hour and just make sure that yes, it does feel really good before making that call, so that way you don't have any unpleasant surprises. If you need help at all with sizing, please comment sizing below and we will send you our sizing guide.